Lawmakers will gather at noon for a fourth day of voting for a new House Speaker, and it comes after Kevin McCarthy failed to secure the required votes after 11 consecutive ballots. The lower chamber hasn't seen this much deadlock over choosing a speaker in more than 150 years. And now some GOP members are raising concerns about how the California congressman is trying to win over his critics. Robert Costa joins us now from Capitol Hill. Bob, good morning.
Good morning. Well, late last night, some conservative holdouts felt they were making progress. A deal with McCarthy was coming together, giving them more power on key committees, on floor rules, and on fiscal policies. But at the end of the day, many McCarthy critics remain firm no's.
A speaker has not been elected.
For the 11th time this week, Congressman Kevin McCarthy lost his bid to become House Speaker.
I think we've got a little movement, so we'll see. So if this takes a little longer and it doesn't meet your deadline, that's okay, because it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Many Republican holdouts have expressed individual grievances with McCarthy, making this more of a personal, not ideological showdown.
It is not happening. And as it's been said, we need to get to a point where we start evaluating what life after Kevin McCarthy looks like.
Florida's Matt Gaetz going as far as nominating the former president.
I nominate President Trump because we must make our country great again, and he can start by making the House of Representatives great again.
Some GOP lawmakers are raising concerns about whether the concessions McCarthy is making to win votes may come at too high a price.
If things went too far and completely changing the way Congress runs, then that might be a bridge too far. And so that's been the concern of a lot of members, that, you have to be careful in the deals that are being made.
While others argue they won't be held hostage by the group opposing McCarthy and are standing by him.
I will never vote for anyone that those 20 want me to vote for. Don't care if they're my best friend, won't vote for him. This is not about McCarthy anymore. This is about principle. This is about the institution.
For McCarthy's allies, the calculus right now behind the scenes is that it makes sense at this crisis moment to bring these conservative holdouts into the tent, to give them a seat at the table, a seat they will want all year anyway. And the hope is that eventually they will turn their anger, their frustration away from McCarthy and toward the Biden White House.
Here's the thing, Bob. We're talking about, he only had a 4-vote wiggle room. So we're talking about appeasing 16 people. If they all want to be on committees, is he going to do that? I mean, how will that change business in the House if he manages to hammer out an agreement with all of these people?
It's a great question, but the reality for McCarthy, according to many of his allies, is that even if he doesn't cut a deal with the Freedom Caucus at this time, he will have to cut a deal with them again and again throughout the year, whether it's on spending bills or anything else. So formalizing their prominence inside the House GOP is something that he's willing to do, to give them credibility and stature on paper, not just when deals come down the line.
You shared some of what McCarthy said as he took reporter questions last night after the vote to adjourn wrapped up. I want to play a little bit of what he had to say.
Do you think this is going to be wrapped up by tomorrow night? No, I'm not putting any timeline on. I just think we've got some progress going on. We've got members talking. I think we've got a little movement, so we'll see.
All right, so you know lawmakers better than I do, but typically they don't like to work late on a Friday and they don't like to work through the weekend. And sometimes that actually has an impact on votes and how quickly they're able to wrap things up. Is there energy to continue this through the weekend?
It depends on whom you ask. It's a great point, though, because you're right. Sometimes Friday can force people to get their act together on Capitol Hill in terms of coming to an agreement. Members of Congress are, as you know, spread out across the country. Some from Washington State and California, Alaska. They have long flights ahead, and staying in Washington is not everyone's idea of a fun weekend. They want to get back to see their constituents, their families, do other things, and that could force this to move a little bit quicker today. But this is about vote counting, not necessarily about energy and momentum to get out of Washington. And if the votes aren't there, it's very possible that McCarthy and other House Republicans say, hey, we need to stay here through the weekend.
Wow. This is a historic moment for the House, but What does it tell us about the state of the Republican Party? I know it's a question that we sort of have visited over and over again, but the fact that it's dragging out this long, I think, should be of concern to House Republicans.
If you step back and think about Kevin McCarthy, look at his career. He rose into the majority whip position, the number 3 slot in the House GOP, more than a decade ago in 2010, 2011, after that Tea Party wave in 2010. He has been in the leadership for more than a decade. He was one of the chief recruiters, if you recall, of so many of those Tea Party candidates back then. So he has this connection to the grassroots conservatives. He knows who they are inside the House. He has friendships with many of them, but he is still part of the Republican political establishment just because he's in the leadership. And that has always put him at odds, some tension with some of these colleagues he has personally recruited. And this story of this speaker vote and the story of the Republican Party over the last 12, 13 years is a party moving toward its core voters, toward its base, toward populism, nationalism, and hardline politics, whether it comes to supporting former President Donald Trump in 2015, 2016, through recent years to this current speaker showdown.
Bob Costa, always great talking to you. Thank you.